Well, Tottenham have been such a credit to this extraordinary season. They let themselves down right at the end. But with 2 rounds left, they are out of the chase. Chelsea 2, Tottenham 2, Leicester champions.
Obviously they're fighting for the title. The emotion was the London derby. We haven't lost in 26 years. It was always going to boil over. Listen, maybe a couple of times it got out of hand, but listen, players are fighting for points, fighting for league titles, the first one in a long time for them.
The big story, of course, is Tottenham falling short yet again. Well, Mauricio Pochettino absolutely fuming. He's lost his rag. He's having a word with Mike Dean there. We know what that's about. It's about the corner that led to the Burnley first goal. He felt it should have been a goal kick. The corner was taken, Wood's header. Burnley took the lead. They did recover from that. Harry Kane's goal levelled it up. But then they were kicked out, and the winning goal from Ashley Barnes.
Mauricio, I've not seen you like that before. I've not seen you that angry. What got you to that point?
Nothing. What happened on the pitch and keep going. Sometimes we find answers, excuse, and try to justify the defeat. Yes, I need to. It's not as normal how I behave. Yes, maybe because I knew very well that before the game and after the game, when we lose, that is going to be difficult to be a real contender. No?
It's a wonderful start to 2021 for Southampton. He's beaten Liverpool. He's beaten Jurgen Klopp. His first ever points against the defending English champions. It means so much to Ralph Hasenhuttl and Fraser Forster, the goalkeeper, who stepped from the shadows into the Southampton goal.
Yeah, I mean, I've never taken points against Jürgen so far, so I think I start believing that we can do it in the 92nd minute, not earlier.
Everton thought they'd won it when Dominic Calvert-Lewin's shot deflected off Harry Maguire and went into the back of the net. But the referee and his assistants and VAR ruled it out. Carlo Ancelotti's frustrations getting the better of him. He's normally calm, but a red card for the Everton manager.
Well, I don't know a lot of things to say, but yes, I asked an explanation to the referee after the game, and then he sent me off to the pitch. After that, I spoke with him. I had a conversation with him. This conversation, obviously, I would like to keep private.
Smiles all round, apart from Sadio Mane on the final whistle, who didn't look too happy with you. Is there a problem there?
No, there's no problem. Yesterday I made a late decision in training to decide for Diogo. And so the boys are used to that. They explain things usually, but there was actually no time for that. And that's all. It's all fine.
It's the final whistle. And Arsenal do get their draw, but it's not finished yet. They're all around Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Well, Martin Keown was in his face right after he missed the penalty. He's spiky at the best of times, Martin.
There's another fight going on between Lauren and Giggs. There are people off the bench trying to pull the players apart.
Well, I'm not going here to talk about Arsenal's disappointing record. I think everyone in the world has discussed that. That's for them to solve. But as far as I'm concerned, I can defend Ruud van Nistelrooy. As for the behaviour at the end of the game, well, I think the FA will be doing that anyway. So I don't need to talk about Arsenal's disappointment, and I can only talk about players. Their discipline was perfect, and such a ferocious game and a high emotional game. I think my players have behaved properly.
Liverpool 2, West Brom 2.
Very, very special moment for us in this season to strike back in this way against such a team.
Is that why you went to the fans afterwards with the team?
Yeah, of course. It was the best atmosphere since I'm here. It was great. Of course, people were disappointed or maybe frustrated, but they didn't let us feel.
It's victory for Brighton. It's been some time coming, but they finally break their duck
in the 20s. And Neil Maupay, who scored the winner, was the player who was involved in that challenge that led to Bernd Leno being taken off the field on a stretcher. And there are some recriminations from the Arsenal players as a result of that, which has been seen by Martin Atkinson. Don't know what sanction he's going to take against Guendouzi, who's going back and looking for more. But the referee, having finished the game, is telling the players to disperse. But clearly there's a lot of anger from the Arsenal men towards Brighton's French striker, who ends up adding insult to injury in injury time with the winning goal. Arsenal yet to get back really underway since lockdown. 2 defeats in a row for them. Their European ambitions significantly diluted, but Brighton have given themselves a massive shot in the arm here.